Okay, so now we're gonna move on to guava. So guava, you can actually use natural fallen like this, or you can use fresh picked. And the places that this actually shines the most, it's not very impactful on your pH of your water. It will have some impact on the pH, but as a whole, this is very, very antibacterial. It's an excellent antibacterial one. The pH of your water doesn't so much impact the antibacterial effects in this. Something else that it does is it really, really, really increases in fertility and everything else. It's excellent for color. It's pretty incredible. You can use this all in and of itself for adults or fry. Like it's very, very, very good. I actually use for fry banana guava. Works really well. Been doing it. Excellent results. So, like I said, like antibacterial, and it has lots of antioxidants. It increases fertility. It's excellent for their colors and stuff like that. This is your friend for that. I've had people have, for example, tons of like weird over time like internal issues or even some external issues, and they start using this, and it literally solved their problem. Like done. It was that easy. Some of them were even experiencing deaths, and they were like, what do I do to stop it? Started using this, and then it was like finished. KO. Death stops. It's very powerful stuff. I love this. So like I said, I mean, you can use, if you're going to be using fresh picked, that's fine. Just fresh picked, dry. Make sure obviously all this stuff is organic. But basically, you want to use less if it's fresh picked, and you want to use more if it's natural fallen. Obviously, the natural fallen is going to be lower in sugars and stuff like that. You can use higher concentrations of natural or fresh picked dried guava leaves, but it is a lot of sugar in your water, and you can see some adverse effects with that one. If at all possible, usually this is most advisable. But if you're going to use fresh picked, then you want your end result in your tank or pond water when you're color matching, pouring in your extracts. You want the whole thing to look like a very weak cup of green tea. And then if you're going to use these, you want it to look like a stronger cup of green tea. And you can use a lot more of this and be perfectly in the clear, so you don't really have to, it's not something that needs to be like super, super, super precise with this one. I will say that in most cases, it's very, very good to just use more than less. That's, especially with natural fallen, any of this, that is like the most advisable. You really use more than less. And in my group, I've made videos of this, and I've used ridiculous concentrations, and everyone's very happy, very healthy, and just fine. So it's very safe. That being said, that's pretty much all that this stuff is. The reason why I guess since I'm on this one, I'll just kind of, reason why I use these two is because this one doesn't have as big of an impact on the pH. This one has a little bit more of an impact on the pH, but what do these both have now that's a complete system and very powerful of each? Banana is very, very powerful antifungal, and this is very, very powerful antibacterial. So between these, you now have pH, antibacterial, and antifungal to an extreme. They work really, 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 really good. So, anyways, so I'm going to end this one now because I feel like that's pretty much all there is to say about this stuff. It's very incredible. I've used it lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Great stuff. You can even use, any of this stuff realistically. I mean, especially these, Indian almond leaf and guava for shrimp and stuff like that. I'll end this video now, and then I'll dive into the next one.